and welcome to this new ep of Chooch. I'm John, your friend, your podcast host, and your worst enemy.
Ah!
Oh no.
With me this week are my henchmen. Michael,
Meow.
the muscle.
Oh, if I'm the muscle, we're in trouble.
Yeah, Ryan, the brains.
Oh,
we're in
geez.
real trouble.
Yeah. Don't put that kind of expectations on me.
And we got Scott,
Hi. I love being a minion.
the wild card.
Ooh.
That's accurate. That is very accurate.
Yeah, that's good.
Alright. I'm okay with that.
Friends, gentlemen, if I may.
Mm-hmm.
How are you this fine evening?
Eh.
Yeah.
A collection of grunts, I see. Thank you.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Minions,
see, it works
grunts.
because we are both. Oh, damn it, Michael.
You gotta
Whatever.
be quick. You gotta be quick.
Yeah.
All right, Michael, I'm changing your title from the muscles to the quick draw.
I don't know
It's
how
good.
I feel about this.
Ryan, now you're slowpoke.
Slowpoke? Oh no,
Yeah,
that's
you're
not good.
Slowpoke.
Can I still be the brains though, even though I'm the slowpoke?
Okay, well,
you call me the slowpoke, but really beneath this slow, meandering exterior, I have a razor sharp brain made out of thingamabobs and sharp objects because it's razor sharp.
All those sharp
a whale.
objects.
Slowpoke. You're slowpoke now.
Okay, I'll live.
Jeez,
Don't be
now you're
rude to Ryan.
fucking
Oh my
making
God,
fun of him.
Wow.
What are you, John?
Yeah, what are you?
Yeah,
The dick.
Yeah, I'm the asshole.
those are two different things.
Yeah, close enough.
Same general area.
Yeah. Threw a
Pretty
dart
much.
and just said, "Yeah, that's an asshole."
You'll get
I guess.
one. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. Whatever. That works. But yeah, no, it's been a whole week since last week, so we have to catch up on everything that's going down with each of us.
Oh boy.
Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Hi.
Michael, what's up with you?
You know, stuff.
I don't. That's why I'm asking you right now.
Oh right. Let's see.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
I went to a card shop and a Toys R Us last weekend and bought Pokemon cards.
Nice.
Great.
Sounds relatable.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's not a problem. It's a wonderful thing that costs a lot of money.
Yeah,
Those things cost money.
absolutely.
Jesus.
But while I was there, I went to a nice restaurant and had like tequila and food.
I'm glad tequila is the hallmark of a nice restaurant. It's good.
Any restaurant that'll serve you booze is a nice restaurant.
That's what you consider
Of course,
upscale. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do you guys have booze? No, we ran out. What a fucking shit restaurant.
No, we only
How am I
have
supposed
spirits.
to? Yeah. Oh, see, no, I don't deal with haunted restaurants. That's not me. So liquor
Get
only.
that piss away from me.
Yeah. What is this?
Gotcha.
Spirits, ghosts in a cup. Doesn't even make sense. Yeah, I did that, and then I played like a couple video games. That's been about it. It's been a slow week.
Oh shit.
It's a very slow week.
That happens.
It does.
It's definitely.
Yeah.
You know, it's always time to. There's always time to be a little slow in your life. You know, just take it chill. Do what you want.
But don't be called
Yeah.
slowpoke.
No.
So
Don't be fucking
learn,
slowpoke.
learn from my mistakes, kids.
It
It's no
ruined
good.
Ryan's life.
Yeah. In the
Alright.
last 30 seconds since Michael described his week, my girlfriend left me. I got kicked out of my apartment complex, and I am broadcasting this live from a Denny's with their free Wi-Fi. So that's
Maybe
what
if you
happens.
were quicker to react, it would have.
Yeah.
You would have saved yourself. But
I
nope.
know it's
Too slow.
it's a tragedy.
Yeah.
Michael,
Yeah.
what video games have you played?
Oh, like a couple.
Which ones?
More Pokemon games.
Like what?
Some Pokemon Sapphire.
Oh,
I don't know why. That one's
one's
actually fun.
It's a good
That
game.
one's okay.
it's no emerald, but
It's fucking who gives a shit about which of the fucking games with
Emerald.
the Pikachu in them are good and bad.
Emerald is the
They're
best
all
third
the
gen
same.
version. Emerald is the best one.
They are. Emerald is actually a pretty big step up.
Yeah, that's right.
You can't see me, but I'm doing the fucking jerk off motion because I don't give a fuck.
Look, you're right, but Scott's also right.
No.
If that makes sense.
No.
It totally doesn't. But
So,
hey,
It does to me, John. It does to me.
I also played a little bit of the Pokemon trading card game, Game Boy Color edition.
I really
that
like
game
that game.
rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game, like, they have made plenty of card games into video games, and 99.9% of them suck and are terrible and aren't worth your time.
yeah.
But this is one of the good ones.
Yeah, that one kicks
Yeah.
ass. I
Yeah.
remember, like, that was before I learned how to do the internet, and I discovered how to, like, actually cheese that game through coin flips. Like, I don't remember exactly how I did it, because I was a little boy who had a Game Boy Color, but you would use, and you could, like, save in the middle of battles, and then you could use a card that, like, flips coins. Any card, like something that makes you do like 3 coins, for example. And then you could just like load up your last save before that finished, and you would know all of the next coin flips, because all of those are just static. So you could just abuse the game that way. So there you go. There's your hot tip and trick for the
you
Pokemon
go.
trading card game for the Game Boy Color.
Yeah, go buy
Thanks,
this
Scott.
nearly 20-year-old game, and you can beat it pretty easily
Yeah.
with Scott's tips and tricks.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, hell, that came out on 3DS Virtual Console semi recently.
Yeah, it did. It was
Really?
like this year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Weird.
Cool.
What a
I
weird
wonder
release.
if you can still do that.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it would be 100% easier because of save states now.
Oh yeah, totally. But yeah.
Yeah, that game's fun. Like, the idea that it keeps, like, Pokemon cards still in sets, and you're still opening boosters, and
Yeah.
they're, like, hidden cards and secret cards that you can only get if you meet certain conditions. All that stuff's really good idea. And then they never did it again.
They actually did. There is a sequel to that game.
And it's good?
Yeah. It's like Rocket Gang or something like that. Like, there is a sequel.
Are you just making this up? Are you just making
No.
because it sounds like you're putting random words together.
No. There
It's
is a sequel to that.
Peppercorn Tower.
Shh. No, there is an actual sequel to that game. It only came out in Japan, but there is a fan translation.
Oh, well then I don't give a flying fuck.
Just download the fan translation.
Yeah, it's not
No.
a real game. It was only in
Yeah,
Japan.
it's USA or go home.
Yeah.
Oh my
Alright,
god.
whatever. But yeah, no, I mean, I do honestly understand why they don't make new ones of those, because they put out new sets so often.
Yeah.
Well,
it would
they
be impossible.
have the online client, which that just makes more sense. You can play online if you I've been playing that off and on, because every time you get new cards, even if it's a booster or if it's like a special box, you get a code card with it, and you can just put that into the online client, and you get the same thing in there. So
Yeah.
it's like, well, why not do this? And
Yeah.
I think I've played maybe 3 times in the past month, but I will, when I have like a small stack, I'll be like, all right, let me load this thing up and redeem them all and look at all my virtual cards.
Yeah.
So they just have that.
Relatable.
Like, there's no reason to fiddle fart around with the 3DS and go make something for the 3DS when you can just update your online client. It's really
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
So, let's
Anything
see.
else?
Yeah, there's other stuff. You don't cut me off, dick,
I'm just trying to continue the conversation.
Dick.
Fuck.
asshole.
Oh lord.
Am I being too much? Am I not quick enough draw for you? Am I too much of a slow poke?
You know what? That's it.
You're the
Michael,
wild card.
Michael, I'm changing your name to Bad Draw.
Oh
Instead
shit!
of Quick Draw, it's like Bad Draw. Like, oh, I drew bad cards. That's your new nickname now, because you're a fucker.
Did you say meow?
He did.
Bad
said-
Draw.
He did
You
say
said
meow.
meow.
I heard it.
Yeah, you said
I heard
meow.
I didn't say
Meow.
meow.
You said meow.
You said meow.
You said
I
meow.
heard meow.
Right, meow?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Who's the bad draw now, motherfucker?
Christ.
I also played some Paragon
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
on the PS4.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a MOBA.
Great.
Yeah, it's it looks really neat. Like it has a really cool art and like aesthetic. Like it's kind of futuristic, kind of clean, and a lot of the character designs. I don't think the character portraits portray them very well, but once I actually got into the game, the character designs actually look kind of neat. I was a lady with a mechanical arm, like a third mechanical arm, and that would throw out robots. So one of the robots would like, I think one of them was like a gate. It was a laser gate, and if anything crossed through that, it would damage them. Another robot would like seek and destroy within a certain range. It would just damage anything in a certain range. It was kind of neat, but it's a MOBA. Like,
Yeah.
there are 1,000 of them. So, I don't know, that one seems neat, and it's free to play. So, if you have like a group of friends who don't want to play Dota or League or Smite or Heroes of New Earth or Heroes of the Storm, there's Paragon. So,
Great. Finally. A MOBA for the rest of us.
Yep. I also played some No Man's Sky some more. That's still No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
For better and for worse.
Mike,
yeah,
Michael, I don't know if you actually like that game.
I like parts of that game a lot.
Okay. All right.
I don't like parts of that game a lot.
Okay.
I don't actively like hate it. I don't play it and think to myself like, boy, I wish I could be spending my time doing something else, because I'm usually listening to a podcast or watching a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Like 1,000 other things I'm doing. That is not a game. That's a game you get lost in for the first 10 hours, 12 hours, and then after that you're like, all right, another planet. All right, another space station. All right, I can't afford this ship. Cool. Keep going.
That sounds a little disappointing, because I was planning on buying it tomorrow.
It's I don't know if it's worth $60, but I think it's worth playing.
Sure.
Like after hours of playing, I found like this weird trade post on a planet, and it was like I'd never found it before. It was a multi landing pad platform, and in the middle was just like what looked like a bus terminal, and in the middle of the bus terminal was just a trade thing.
Neat.
And I was like, all right, this is weird, and then a storm like kicked up, so I'm just standing in the middle of this trade platform, and this like sandstorm is overtaking me, and it's like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, why am I here? It's neat, like, and there's a lot of those moments. It's just like you're doing the same 5 things to get to those moments, and you're doing them over and over.
That sounds like my kind of game, and I could definitely use a new podcast game, because I still play too much WWE, but,
We need to stop you from doing that.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay, whatever.
Wow. I was going to say no,
Don't
but
be
I
rude
guess
about
it's
my
pretty
gaming
unanimous.
choices. That's so mean.
Play good games.
Whatever.
So not No Man's Sky, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. I really like it. So, but I could also see how someone could come to that and be like, "This is trash," and I would say, "Well, fuck you! Don't call things trash." But and then the only other thing I've been playing is Adventure Capitalist.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, that came out on PS4, right?
Uh huh.
How is that
It's a clicker
on PS4?
on PS4.
Wild.
How big have your numbers gotten?
Not very big. I'm still very early on.
Oh, okay. That's disappointing.
How are they making money off of it? Are there like microtransactions to make the numbers get very high?
It's a free to play game. It has microtransactions. You buy a premium currency, and then you can turn that premium currency in for specific perks. Like everything on this thing is double profits forever. Or if you wear this suit on your little guy or girl, you can switch it to a girl. If you wear this suit, whatever screen you're on will have double profits. So, or I think you can double individual clickers, like because you like one of them's a lemon stand and another one's something else. Another one's like an oil rig, and you can choose one and double its profits permanently. So you can do that stuff if you want. You just make the numbers go higher.
Heat.
That's all you need to do.
Yep.
Michael, is that all?
That's it.
All right.
Slow week.
Scott.
Hey!
Yes. Slow week. Scott.
Hey!
Scott, my friend.
Hey!
You haven't been on the podcast in quite a bit.
No.
Well, guess what? You're on it now!
Whoa!
Woo!
Sick.
Yay! Scott, why don't you catch us up with what's been going on with you lately?
I played a couple of things. I finished Doom.
Cool.
How was that?
I think I remember last time saying it's a good game, but not quite the game for me. And I think that's still kind of true. I will say, though, like, the second I got into Hell, and you guys were actually watching me get into Hell, I was like, I significantly started enjoying that game way more. But the further I played into it, just kind of, the Hell area just kind of became more of the same, so it just tapered off a little bit.
Sure.
I didn't like the ending very much. Like, the boss fight itself wasn't very fun, and the actual ending part where you just get talked to for a bit is not great. So I don't know what they expect coming to like a sequel to that or an expansion of that. Like, it felt like can't wait for Doom 2. I don't know.
Sure, but I don't give two shits about the story
Sure.
of Doom. It's just like, I went to hell and now I'm back, and this
Yeah.
guy goes, sequel, and I'm like, alright, cool.
Yeah.
Like, do I get bigger guns? That'd be fine. I shove my hand
Sure.
into a demon's skull and scoop out stuff. That's what I want to do.
I wanted to like go and play around with some of the snap map stuff, and I did make a map, and then I deleted it because it wasn't very good. And then I went to check what other people made, and I was playing on the PS4 version, which is, I don't know if you know this, but like the console version of any kind of created community space is way worse than it is in like a PC version of something, because you get a lot of like little teens making their little teen things, and they're all kind of horrible. So, like, that was like going into there and seeing like, hey, here's a whole bunch of points you can get. It's like, cool. I don't know what
That's
I
the
would
one
do
I
with
did.
this. What's
It gets you an achievement.
great, beautiful. So that's a 2.
That's what I did. Yeah, I just kept pulling the right trigger and I got an achievement.
Cool.
Didn't even have to move.
Damn. I don't know. That was a fun game. I enjoyed playing it. I played a couple other things. I played and beat Tales from the Borderlands.
Hell yeah.
And that
Our game of the year last year.
is so incredibly good. Why don't more people talk about that?
Because it's a Telltale game.
Yeah.
But it's a good Telltale game. There's a whole bunch of reasons for people to not like Telltale games, but like, man, like, they really go for it. It feels way less like a Borderlands game and more like, what if we made a Fast and Furious video game? And just like these weird over-the-top action scenes that were just so good. I just really, really like that. Play it. Please play it. Please. I got it when it was, I want to say I got the first episode free, and then like the rest were like $10 or something. I don't know if a deal like that is going to come along anytime soon, but if it does, please do yourself a favor and pick that game up. Like, all of the action sequences are so well put together. Like, the characters are really, really like, they're so good. They're so likable. Mm-hmm. And the ones that aren't likable do a really good job of making you not like them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's such a good game.
Well, I'm glad you played it.
Yeah, I talked to Rose a little bit about it, and she didn't like the ending very much because this is a spoiler here. You can recruit.
Don't spoil too much. You just tried to sell it to a bunch of people, and now you're going to spoil it. Be careful.
I'm going to give you a word of warning.
Okay.
It's one of the characters you can recruit at the end is a mystery, and you have to save a whole bunch of money to get him, and it's really terrible. It's actively bad and not enjoyable. So
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So I suggest you just don't bother with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's
yeah.
less of a spoiler and more like hearty advice that should be taken to heart.
My friends, please be careful
Yeah.
with your money.
Yeah, please be careful. Played a couple different things. I got back into Fallout 4 pretty recently.
Cool. You got all the DLC,
I
right?
did. I bought the season pass when it was still $30, and I just kind of sat on it, and occasionally just downloading all the little pieces of DLC that come out. And I still haven't played Far Harbor, which is the really big expansion they came out with. But I did the Vault one and the Mechanist one, and the stuff that those add to the game are just so neat. Like, say what you will about Fallout 4, I don't particularly think it's a great game, but there's so many good the situations you find yourself in are just so good when you zoom out a little bit and realize, oh, everything is exploding around me. That's kind of great.
Yeah. I will for those of you who have like kept track of the podcast, my opinion of Fallout 4 has kind of swerved around like somebody driving at night in the rain a little bit drunk, but I really liked that game for a while, but then as it kind of got down to the bit, I guess, down near the end, I think you kind of run out of things to do and it gets kind of boring. But say what you will about that, I think Bethesda has always had a kind of great track record of DLC, like horse armor notwithstanding. Yeah, but like, you look back at Oblivion, there's like the Shivering Isles, that's a pretty good expansion. Fallout 3 had all that, like the Mothership Zeta. Fallout New Vegas especially had fantastic DLC.
Oh, God,
then again,
so
that was by Obsidian.
Yeah.
But the point is like I'm not particularly surprised when you say that the DLC for that game is great, because
I wouldn't say it's great, because like the actual story bits of the ones I've played aren't that compelling. It's just what you do in them is really cool. Like,
fair enough.
The whole Mechanist thing is you end up having to build a whole bunch of your own robots and improving the ones you have. I sat down and rebuilt Codsworth into a giant destructible. He was pretty destructible when we tried to put him up against another battle bot, but he became a walking hell beast. And that's a pretty fun thing you can do with a character that's pretty innocuous.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff is really interesting, and I like just sitting down and toying around with it. Like, that's been my podcast thing lately, just like sitting down, start building some stuff in my new little vault area that I have with all these new pieces, and just like making some new robots and just chilling, building things.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then occasionally going out into the world and fighting things. Not that often, though.
Yeah,
Not
I get you.
as much as
let us know how Far Harbor is if you get around to trying that.
I probably will play it soon, because I was waiting to finish a quest line for a character I had with me, and I just finished it today.
Okay,
so
cool.
I'll probably pop that in a little bit.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Scott, is there anything else you wanted to fill us in on?
Not too much, unless you want to talk about some robo titties.
Let's move on.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have to talk about that game.
Look, Scott, I feel like now that you brought it up on the fucking podcast,
we can delete it.
No, look, Scott, you really want to talk about this stupid fucking game.
Kinda.
Just do it. There's nothing to it. There's nothing to it. Look, Scott, here, I'm gonna say something here. I want you to go ahead and talk about this game, but I want you to think of a critique that does not involve the character model.
That's impossible. That is literally impossible, because that's what the game is.
I know. I'm saying that's all that you'd have to talk about, so it's just stupid.
Then I'll say this: it is competent. Haydee, Haydee, is a competent kind of procedural, I don't know, 3D puzzle platformer where you jump on things.
Yeah, here's
competent?
You can walk around in it.
Here's my criticism of Haydee. Instead of modeling keycards for the game, they use copies of The Witcher 3. That's my criticism. Take it how you will.
That's less critique and more just like kind of patting them on the back for doing at least one thing right.
Well, I don't know if that's even patting them on the back, because when you think about it's
extremely shitty.
they couldn't even be asked to like come up with like a model for a key card, so for some inscrutable reason they instead decided to just put copies of The Witcher 3 in the game that open locked doors for some reason. That's not good. That doesn't make any sense.
No, it's not good.
What's up with that?
It's a
Scott, why don't you
game.
actually explain the main draw of this fucking trash pile?
You play as a half human, half robot.
Cyborg.
You play,
There's a term for it.
They describe it on Steam Greenlight as a half human, half robot.
I don't give a flying fuck what they describe it.
Maybe Isaac Asimov's estate owns like the rights to the word cyborg, and they don't want to get their titty game
or whatever.
sued.
And
do androids have wet dreams about this game?
Probably.
And the extremities of this character are
extremities.
Extreme. She has
this robot lady has crazy titties and a massive ass, and that is the entire game.
Yeah.
And also big thighs, thick thighs.
Can we move on?
That is the entire game. Yes. Don't play that game.
Right.
Don't seek it out. Watch the trailer or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. You'll get the entire experience.
Forget we brought it up. Just clean it out from your mind for a while.
All right.
And that's
fucking
it.
go jerk off to that fucking game. Go do it. Go do it.
Do I have to right now?
Yeah, do it.
When you crouch, the camera is exactly where it needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Sure is.
So it fucking quits.
It just crashes.
Uninstalls the fucking game. That's the only thing I need from that thing.
It goes to desktop.
The camera swings around to just like a video of your mother just shaking her head.
The camera just inconspicuously pans over to like one of the copies of The Witcher 3, and it's like, wouldn't you rather be playing this?
I don't know. I think there's a valuable criticism to be made in that game about how like we kind of view women in games, and how this design is just kind of unabashedly misogynistic. Like, the character has no face but giant titties, and is wearing high heels, and it's ridiculous.
Maybe
It's
that
absurd.
game's actually a thinly veiled criticism on how over-sexualizing women in games makes them into faceless entities that you can't relate to.
Hey, y'all.
Do you want to stop talking about it?
You're reading way too far into this. We do not need another fucking video games are sexist think piece.
That's
okay?
fine.
Please.
I'm just gonna say,
I beg you.
The thing that blows my mind is not that it exists, and not that this character exists, is that the marketing around it from the developer doesn't mention it at all, and just treats it as like, just doesn't. I don't get it. Like,
'cause they couldn't
try
get
to be
away
as
with it.
professional as possible, but you look at the comments and it's like nothing but, oh man, she thick.
Because that's all the game is.
I know!
You look at it and you know what it is.
It blows
Okay,
my
There's no
mind.
need to say, yo, look at this. It's just like, here you go. Play it one-handed. Like, that's all that game is.
Yeah. But that's that game.
All right.
Don't play it.
Thanks. All right. I need a second.
Yeah, take your time.
Sure.
Ryan,
Hey.
can you talk about something that won't make me have my face in my hands?
Yeah, I can.
I'm so sorry.
I can actually
Okay, please.
talk about some stuff that you might actually enjoy hearing about.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, so last week I was just fresh off being gone for a week, and this week I've been busy getting ready for my classes to start, which happens next Wednesday, or this upcoming Wednesday, I guess, by the time this comes out. So, I've been a little bit busy, but I've had time for some stuff.
Oh, hell yeah.
And some of that stuff is movie related. First of all, I saw, and yeah, I know this is a movie podcast and all that, so I'll keep it.
It's fine.
I'll keep it curt, if you will. I've had this on Blu-ray for quite some time. I picked up the Criterion edition.
Sick.
Back when they had like a huge sale. I watched Repo Man.
Nice.
With Harry Dean Stanton and Emilio Estevez, which I had never seen, even though I'd had it in my possession on my shelf for like at least a year. I'm really upset that I slept on that movie because it's really good. If y'all like punk films, like science fiction comedies, like kind of like Reanimator, I guess, but not really because it's nothing like that, but that same kind of like weird black comedy sci-fi stuff, it's really great. has a really great punk soundtrack. I think it came out in like 1986, if I remember right. I can't remember.
Mid 80s, somewhere around there.
Yeah, somewhere around there. It was a movie that got released and had like zero press attention whatsoever, and they actually, I think it's by Universal. Universal like pulled it from theaters, but then the soundtrack sold like gangbusters. Like, people loved that movie soundtrack because it has like Iggy Pop, like Black Flag, the Circle Jerks, and all these other like punk bands from the time. And so they were like, hey, people love this soundtrack, so maybe we should put this movie back out. And it was re-released to like moderate financial success, but like kind of overwhelming critical acclaim. I highly recommend it. It's quick logline plot synopsis. It's about this aimless teenage punk who gets roped into being a repo man and has to find a mysterious Chevy Malibu, I think is what the car is. But that's a good movie, which I am not only 1 year late on not having watched the Blu-ray, but probably like several years late, just behind everyone else on seeing that. And I also bought one other movie that y'all probably have seen me flaunt by this point. Mm-hmm. I went to a half-price books that was about 15 minutes outside of Austin. And it's funny, Scott, that you're talking about robots, because this is definitely something robot related. Okay. As I was skimming over the comic section, looking for something possibly Daredevil related, I didn't find it. I noticed that right next to the comic section, they had all of the anime DVDs.
Oh shit!
And I was like, oh, I don't really need any anime DVDs, but, I might as well skim it over. Maybe they'll have, like, the Berserk movies from a few years back or something. I don't know.
Bible Black, the real hits.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm, absolutely. But anyway, I was looking it over, and I noticed, weirdly, that they kept all the superhero movies in with the anime, maybe because, like, the comic section was right there, but that's irrelevant. As my eyes were gently caressing this finely tuned selection of Japanese animation, lightly used DVDs, I noticed a spine that had a certain font, a kind of logo which I've seen before many a time. This logo said in serif typeface, Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Oh man.
And I was like, oh, that's funny. Oh, they've got Evangelion Death and Rebirth here. I've got that movie, though. It's not that great. Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's okay. But then my eyes kind of moved a little further down the spine, and I saw that it didn't say Death and Rebirth. I saw it had a title that began with "The" and ended with "End of Evangelion."
Oh, shit.
And so, me, being me, snatched this off the shelf, almost went into, like, shock that they had not only a copy of The End of Evangelion on DVD at this half-price books, but that it was only $15.
Oh, wow.
So I went and I walked directly to the checkout, did not look at anything else in that store because I did not want to spend any more money that day, and left half-price books with a almost mint condition copy of The End of Evangelion on DVD.
That's
with
nuts.
The poster and everything.
Jeez,
so
wow.
Yeah, that was a good find, and I bring that up because thanks to that I've been on kind of an Evangelion kick. I rewatched that movie.
Nice.
And watching it on its own, like as a standalone thing, doesn't quite pack the punch as like watching it at the end of all 26 episodes of that show. But it's still a really good movie. It's really interesting visually, I think, and just it's got a great soundtrack. It's fucking Evangelion. Like most everyone knows about End of Evangelion at this point, so I won't harp on it too much. But I just kind of wanted to talk about that because I'm still really in disbelief that I managed to find it like that. But yeah, speaking of robots, I played some robot related games that didn't involve titties or giant purple mechs and aliens.
I wish it was about giant. I wish it was about giant purple mechs.
Yeah, I wish too, but none of the Evangelion games are ever actually released in the United States.
What a shame.
So that kind of blows.
They're all also really bad.
Yeah. I remember seeing stuff from the N64 game, and I was like, I wish this was better, because it'd probably be really cool. But no,
that game had such an interest. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead. By all means, please.
That game had such an interesting thought process behind it, and that they were actively trying to just like recreate the anime. But it's like the actual like fights in that anime and how all that stuff works. It's like every single bit of that show is like sloppy, and like the Avas are very uncontrollable.
It's desperate. A lot of the characters in that show are very desperate in places, and the fighting comes across like that, I think. So
it's impossible to really put that away, especially because like they get their asses kicked for like half of those fights, and it's like, okay,
absolutely.
here you have to actually lose for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
it's really baffling.
Yeah. It's kind of like the same thing as like a JoJo fighting game. Like, all those fights, it takes forever for them to get the upper hand, especially in the third part. But then you've got the fighting game, which is like, a fighting game. Mm-hmm. So I think those Evangelion games would be better as something like that. But that's neither here nor there. The game I played this last week, when I was back home a couple weeks ago, I found my old Game Boy Advance SP and all of my games to go with it.
Sick.
And I brought back a stone cold classic of the robot game subgenre, if you will, folks. I'm talking BattleBots.
Oh, man.
Design and Destroy for the Game Boy Advance.
Holy what?
Yeah,
I have no clue what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay, so do y'all remember BattleBots, right? Like that TV show where people would make robots and like make them fight to the death.
Yes.
Okay, so back in the back ways, some ages ago, there were 2 BattleBots games released for the GBA. The first one was called BattleBots, I think, Outside the Battle Box, and the sequel was called BattleBots Design and Destroy. They're both the same fucking game. There's no difference except Design and Destroy fixed like bugs from BattleBox, and you know what? That game's not good. It's not a good game.
I can't believe it.
I had like found all these GBA games, and I was like so hankering for like, or I guess I should say hankering. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yes,
hankering for this nostalgia trip that I popped in, design D&D, if you will, as I'll refer to it.
That's
the good old BattleBots, BattleBots Double D. And I played that game. That game sucks. It's not very good. It's kind of cool that you can like design your own BattleBot and like pit them up against each other. Yeah, and you design and destroy. That's basically it. There's like the stage hazards, like the circular saws and like the flamethrowers and all that, but it's a really easy game because the AI is terrible. The graphics are outdated even for like the Game Boy Advance. I really wish that BattleBots could get like an actual game, even though that series is basically completely obsolete. I do think it had sort of a revival recently for some reason.
I thought it was on again. I thought it was like actively showing new episodes or something.
They keep
I think it
to
is.
revive, if not it, then something like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
every other year.
I fucking love BattleBots. The concept is so fantastic. Like these shoebox robots with massive circular saws attached to the front, just going at each other.
But none of that stuff works because it's just more efficient to flip things over.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the disappointing truth.
Yeah, I wish there was like a good BattleBots game for like modern consoles where you could like make your own bot and just fuck shit up. Like you were talking about, Scott, like making Codsworth into like the unstoppable death machine. Like
from hell.
Someone needs to I'm saying it right now. Somebody needs to mod Fallout 4 to have a BattleBots mode. That's it.
There you go.
That's it.
Perfect.
But
that'll fix all the problems people have with that game.
Yeah, totally. But I played Design and Destroy. I played a few other Game Boy Advance games I had hanging around. Like I had Super Mario World on Game Boy Advance, which is a good game. I had like SimCity 2000 for Game Boy Advance, which is really weird in how like simple it is compared to any other SimCity game. I had Pokemon Ruby, so it's funny that you talk about Pokemon Sapphire.
You want to trade? You want to battle?
Maybe, yeah. Pokemon Ruby is actually
my copy of Emerald somewhere. We could.
Yeah,
we could go to town.
I never played Emerald because when those games came out, I was like, well, why do I need to play a new version of this Pokemon game? Because, I was a kid. But Pokemon Ruby is my favorite Pokemon game. And then Pokemon Crystal is like a close second.
Crystal's fantastic.
Yeah, that was the first Pokemon game I ever played. That's more or less been it for me, just kind of going through these old Game Boy games, all this nostalgia. I'm a little upset because I didn't find my Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist City game for GBA. I had been thinking about it since we kind of talked about it on some Skype calls, but that game as a Game Boy Advance Yu-Gi-Oh! Game is actually pretty good. It goes through the Duelist City events of the anime or whatever, where they're all in the tournament, and then you end up on Kaiba's blimp at the end or whatever the heck. But as far as a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game goes for the GBA, it's a pretty solid entry. Maybe I'll try to play a little bit more of that, or find it somewhere, and maybe do a thing about it. I don't know. It'd be kind of weird, but I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about Game Boy Advance games recently, thanks to my unearthing of my previous days gone by of gaming. I don't know what I was trying to say there. But anyway, that's been more or less it for me. I haven't had a whole bunch of time to delve into anything new on PS4 or PC because I've been getting ready for school and all that. But that's my weekly gaming update for y'all.
Hell yeah!
Thank you so much for sharing, Ryan.
Yeah.
You're a good friend.
Y'all should go watch BattleBots on YouTube. That's my recommendation for the week.
There you
go. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. As for me, well, one big thing happened to me.
Ooh.
I'll be honest, folks, I've been having a little bit of a rough couple of weeks.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine, because since those past couple of weeks ended and I have some reprieve in my life, I decided to reward myself by buying a fight stick.
Great.
Hell yeah.
Was it a WWE All Stars Brawl stick or no?
I thought about that, but I decided against it.
Damn.
Because the Brawl stick is probably way cheaper, but for
I don't know anymore, man.
That,
every time I go and check, it's just kind of it's up to $100 for some reason. I don't know why.
Look, if I can buy a Brawl stick for a cheap amount of money, and so I could have two fight sticks, that would be pretty funny.
Go.
But no, so I went on eBay and I bought a. It seems like it's in perfect condition. It's barely been used. A Street Fighter V Edition Mad Catz Fight Stick Alpha.
Damn.
Those go for about $80, and that's what I spent on it. So not upset about that.
Yeah.
It's on the small side, which is kind of the drawback, I guess you could say.
Sure.
Most fight sticks are much bigger. You usually have 2 extra buttons, and they're usually way more customizable.
Yeah, you can only play yours on 3-button games, which kind of sucks.
No, I mean 6-button. I can play it on pretty much anything.
No.
It's just I don't really have any extra room for macros.
Right.
That's pretty much it. If I wanted to map throw onto a button or something like that, I can't do that. But that's not that big of a deal. It's not like I'm going to tournaments or anything, so it's not like do or die if I'm gonna get completely fucked if I don't have throw on a button. But no, it's really neat. There's a lot of things I like about it. I don't know how much of this is standard for fight sticks. I'm not an expert, but there's a switch on here to switch it from PS3 and PS4 mode, so I can use this on both consoles.
That's pretty good.
There's a switch that you can, or not a switch. There's a button that you can press that switches it so you don't accidentally use the start or select or the PS buttons. So if you're playing in some sort of tournament capacity, you won't accidentally disqualify yourself. And they still have L1 and L2 buttons just in case. But it's a neat little stick. I like it a lot. I think maybe if Black Friday rolls around or something and there's some other sticks that go down in price, maybe I'll look at that. But for now, this is just a nice thing to start with.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, I've just been playing a lot of fighting games. You know, I just threw on a bunch of. It works on PC too, so I plugged it into my computer. I played some Melty Blood. I played some Uniel. Played some Street Fighter V on my PS4. Played some Skullgirls. Messed around in Dive Kick for the first time in ages, just because I was like, it's like 2 buttons.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's what I did with mine.
I don't know. It's fun. It's super fun. It was money well spent, definitely.
Cool.
I mean, yeah, like all I did today was I just went on Street Fighter Online, and I've been doing pretty good.
Nice.
Like, you know,
Nice.
I'm not like ranked or anything really yet. I haven't really played that much Street Fighter V, but now that I have the stick and I feel like not obligated to, but I feel more. It feels right to actually play this game now with this thing. And,
yeah, it's like
you know,
since you have it, you might as well.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, and I feel myself getting better, and I feel myself, you know, it's fun. You know, that's the cool thing about fighting games. But other than that, I don't know. I haven't been playing anything else. I don't think. Oh yeah. I finished Gat Out of Hell. I 100% completed that game.
Cool.
I don't know why. I don't know why I did that.
Oh,
You were
okay.
bored, that's why. You love video games.
Yeah. Games is games.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Don't ever feel bad about playing a video game, unless it's Haiti.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, folks. Let's move on to news.
Sure.
Let's do this. Okay, let's see here. Who should I choose this time?
Roll the dice.
No.
Why not?
I don't have a die.
Flip 2
I
coins.
have several die.
All right, hang on. Give me a
I'll
second.
be heads.
Hang
Ryan will be heads tails.
No, shh.
Here, let me grab a D4 real
Okay.
quick, and we can solve this.
No, I mean, I was just gonna ask Siri to do it, but okay. I mean, I guess Michael can be 1, Ryan 2, I could be 3, and Scott will be 4.
Okay,
How about that?
I'm here. I have here in my hands my green and purple D4. So let's see what shakes out.
Okay,
Okay, I got 1.
What does that mean?
that was you, Ryan.
Oh, it is? Okay. All right. Well,
Was it Michael?
I
Either
don't
way,
know.
just go ahead. Just
yeah,
go
I'll
ahead,
just go
Ryan.
ahead. Anyway,
It's almost like just choosing on your own would have been simpler. Almost.
I couldn't have let people know that I have a set of green and purple D&D dice.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
That's the whole point.
yeah, all right. Anyway, y'all may have heard of this little franchise of games called Final Fantasy. They're coming out with the 15th one. I've never
Really?
heard
Wow.
of them, but
Yeah.
anyway,
crazy.
Final Fantasy 15 was supposed to come out September 30th, which is just over like a month and a half from
It's a
now,
little over
like
the hill.
roughly.
Can't wait to get my hands
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, well, sorry, Scott, you're gonna have to
What?
wait because they're pushing it back.
What?
Like, not too far back, but a couple months. Final Fantasy 15's been moved back to November 29th.
Bullshit.
So that's like what, 3 months from now?
Yeah.
I guess video
It's
game
kinda
creators
nuts.
are con artists. That's
Yeah,
just how
I
I
don't
feel
know.
now.
Sorry.
You should switch your pre-order to Persona 5 because that'll never get delayed.
Yeah, absolutely. But anyway, it's kind of interesting how this Final Fantasy leaked out.
Did it
Somebody
leak?
took a picture of like promotional materials at GameStop that was like, "Hey, you see these displays that say 9/30/16? Well, we're gonna send you some stickers that say 11/29/16, and just slap that over all those Final Fantasy release dates." That was on the 13th that leak happened, and then it was later confirmed on the 15th, that Monday. So, kind of disappointing, but I'm not really surprised because I didn't think Final Fantasy 15 was ever going to come out.
Sure,
But,
yeah, totally.
Here we are. I always worry about Square Enix games being delayed or just postponed indefinitely.
Yeah, it's
But
a strange-ass situation.
yeah, it was getting kind of promising. I really felt like this one was going to come out on time, but here we are.
I
On
saw-
time would have been like 3 years
Yeah,
ago, my
for
dude.
real.
Yeah.
On time.
Back when it was
Well, I
called
say
Versus
relatively.
13.
Yeah, relatively.
I saw Rose talking about this in the Slack, and she actually pointed out that, at least from what the developers are saying, the reason why they delayed this was so that they could get the day one patch on the disc and like make sure that it's optimized.
Yeah, that's a pretty respectable reason to delay a game.
That
in my opinion.
is some bullshit. A day one patch is not supposed to be something that optimizes. Like a day one patch is, hey, the game was done and we did some stuff and made it better. Telling me you're going to put it on the disc tells me the game is not done and you need a couple months to finish it.
They did mention that the original day one patch was also supposed to include extra content that they're just putting in the game now. So
it sounds
it's a weird situation. So
you wouldn't delay a game to past Thanksgiving to do that. Like you would put it out on shelves. You would beat Call of Duty and you would beat all those games to market and have it on shelves and beat the supply chain. Like that's what you do. You don't. Hey guys, day one patch is on the disc. Like no, that's some really good marketing spin. To be like, this day one patch makes the frame rate not shit.
I wouldn't even
like
call
this
it that.
Day one patch is above 15 frames a second now. Great, like that's what that day one patch is. Like it fixes it.
They specifically mentioned how like the game technically was already finished, or like a version of the game that's finished. But like the creator, I cannot remember his name for the life of me. He was on the video saying. Hey, listen, this game, there's a master version of it that's done and that we can technically sell, but, like, I personally don't feel like it's finished. And also, like, we want to make sure people who don't have online connections can actually get this game, which is kind of admirable, but also, yeah, you're totally right.
I still don't believe that.
I don't know.
That sounds like... It sounds like what he's describing is it's gone gold. It is content complete. And now we're squashing bugs.
Sure.
And some of those bugs could be some terrible things.
Sure.
I don't know.
I think the original demo did have like a weird
needs,
memory leak, so who knows?
Yeah, I think the industry needs to get its terms right, and things like we're putting the day one patch on the disc. That doesn't make sense. Like then that's just the disc. That's not the day one patch. That's the game. Then
it was just
your day one patch will be the patch that comes out on the release date because there's going to be one of those too. You still have a day one patch. Trust me. There's going to be a patch the day that game releases.
It was just really wild seeing like the creator of this game or the head of the game just sitting there in a chair, like, telling you all this shit straight up, and it's like that doesn't happen anywhere else. Like no other developers do that. They don't just candidly say, "Hey, listen, this game is just done, but we want to take a couple extra months, just like fix a few other things in this like weird professional video." Like, no, you don't get that out of any other AAA. You'll get that out of, like, smaller developers, but, like, that's
because they all hire PR companies to make sure that the wording is correct, so that when you say day one patch is on the disc, people don't start going, wait, what does that even mean? How is it a day one patch if it's not even day one? It's day -3 months. That's not day one.
Man, I don't know.
Anyway, that's the news.
That's all of it. Thank you. Moving on to questions, or what?
No, we
no.
We have more. Jesus. Michael, would you like to go next?
Sure. Hey, it's streaming video games. That's popular.
Yeah.
It's something we all enjoy.
I'm more into social eating, but yeah, I can watch a good video game every now and then.
I mean, I'm into the anti-social eating. I want to be in a closet that's really dark. I don't even want to see myself. Yeah, I don't want to see my hands like as I eat. I just want just the feeling and the taste. That's all I want. Mm-hmm. I don't want even people to know I'm eating.
Delicious.
Oh,
Twitch bot curse. Twitch has become cursed. Twitch has cursed themselves. You can finally curse out Twitch.
Let PewDiePie say fuck.
Let PewDiePie slide into the D. I don't know.
Finally!
Yeah.
Oh, been waiting for it.
Twitch has bought Curse, and Curse is sort of very similar to like Discord. It is something you can download, or you can also use it just through a browser. and you can use it like Discord, where you have a group, and that group can talk to each other, chat to each other, share things, and then you can go play games. But you can also use sort of an overlay. Mm-hmm. So in specific games like World of Warcraft, Minecraft, Terraria, and I can't remember any other, I think Kerbal Space Program, you can have what I believe is like a curse, like just an overlay that you can bring up. And in that overlay, you can chat, you can manage some mods, and you can bring up wikis. So it is sort of like an add-on, an official add-on through Curse to certain games. And Twitch has decided that they want that. So they bought them.
Nice.
The Twitch CEO didn't really say that Curse was something they would use on Twitch.
Uh-huh.
He made it more sound like it was just something they wanted, like they admired him, and wanted it.
Sure.
They didn't necessarily say the two would come together.
Yeah.
I think Twitch is a piece of shit sometimes.
Totally.
It's not like YouTube bad, but it's getting there.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, so I would love for them to add some functionality and add better usability, but if Curse brings in... Curse supposedly says they have 30 million active users every month, which is a lot.
Yes.
And if some of those guys can maybe venture over to Twitch's offices and teach them a thing or two or share some ideas, and vice versa, I think that'll end up great. This almost made me want to download Curse, but I don't play any of the games actively. So it's like, I guess I could play some Minecraft or some Kerbal some more. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't want to download a Curse. That's just no good.
Yeah, I don't want to get cursed. John Machonsky's the big enough curse in my life.
Yeah, I'm this website's curse.
But yeah, that's... I just... Every time I see something about Twitch where they do something like this, it's like, man, I wish they would invest at least 10% of that money in anything else they're doing.
Yeah, for real.
That isn't just for partners.
Yeah.
But, you know.
So, I'm actually gonna make an executive decision here, and I'm going. Yes, I'm going to go. I'm going to go third here because, Scott, I want you to go last because your story is. Everyone's going to start yelling. So I'm just going to do mine real quick. Okay, so y'all remember THQ?
Yeah.
Fuck no! What the fuck is that?
They made
I
those
absolutely.
suits.
You said everyone would be yelling, so I wanted to yell now.
God damn it! Shh. So THQ, a while back, was a game company.
They burned to the ground.
Yes, they did.
Fucking
Because
disintegrated.
they made a bunch of tablets that nobody wanted to buy.
Yeah.
That was part of it. That was most of it. But so when THQ shut down, they sold their game assets to a variety of different developers.
Yes.
And one of those developers was Nordic Games.
They bought up the majority of it, yeah.
Yeah, they bought most of the THQ franchises, such as Darksiders, Red Faction, and Destroy All Humans.
Yeah.
So
Real winners.
Yeah.
Yeah, they grabbed some. Well, some of those games had good entries.
Yeah. It was wild because they also came out of straight up nowhere, and everyone the whole question was, who is this and why are they buying all of these? So that was kind of nuts.
So Nordic, a year later, also went ahead and bought the trademark to the name THQ. Mm-hmm. So it took a while. It took a whole 3 years, but Nordic has officially rebranded themselves as THQ Nordic.
All right, they're back, baby.
Wild.
Why?
THQ lives again.
Did they just?
Because it's an
do you think
easily
they just want the branding?
brand. Yes, that's exactly.
Yeah, but
it's definitely the branding.
But who is recognizing it? Video game buyers don't recognize it.
THQ had a giant library, my dude. They had a lot of big names.
But do you think the average video game purchaser knows the publisher? Do you think, like, other than maybe some like major ones, like
I think
maybe
it's known
Madden
enough.
or Call of Duty?
I think it really isn't known enough. So someone could see like, oh hey, THQ, all right, it's back. Here's a new one. Here's the new joint.
I don't think most purchasers even notice that.
Sure, all right.
So here's the deal here. This might just be THQ Nordic just waving their banner high in pride for what they're accomplishing, because according to them, they have 23 projects in development.
Whoa.
Jeez.
They said that they will be announcing 13 of these in the next few months. And they said that most of these projects are based on these former THQ IPs.
I bet.
And they're all, what, mobile games? Because that's a lot.
I mean, we'll see. In this article that Scott wrote, which makes this a little fucked up.
It's not fucked.
Because he's here in this podcast, so he can berate me.
I'm not gonna. I love you.
Thank you. Scott points out that Nordic actually got started in 2008 by taking dumps and releasing them as Dance Party Club Hits and Truck Racer.
Everyone's got to start somewhere, okay?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So since it started, THQ Nordic now has 84 employees, and they also own Rainbow Studios in Arizona and Grimlore Games. So they actually own 2 other developers.
Yeah,
So
right
that's
now. 2 studios.
3 developers, 23 games. That's like what? Like a rough thing on that
That's
would be like
still a lot.
it'd be like 7 games each, give or take a couple here and there.
That's like 4 or 5 people per game.
Yeah.
I mean, well. Let's be a little bit more realistic. Them saying they have 23 projects in development, that doesn't mean that those games are going to actually take off.
Yeah.
Like a lot of those, like they said, 13 will be announced in the coming months. That means at least 10, like at the most 10 of those games are like probably in pre-production. They might just be talked about. They might get scrapped in like a month. Like yeah, that doesn't mean that much. Like really, I would say 13 of those games are in active development, and that's still a lot.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, let's take a quick break. We'll be back with the big news and the questions.
And now we join the video game choo-choo players in A Night at the Velvet Lounge with John Machonsky.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, That was fucking disgusting.
Thank you for joining us for tonight's performance. If you look under your seat, you'll find a donation card for the Society for American Mouth Jazz Players. It'd be really great if you could donate a few bucks to keep this thing going, because we've really enjoyed playing for you here tonight. And up next, we have the Pecan Pie Boys with their hit single, I Fucked a Pecan Pie.
Hey guys, hey everyone, how's it going? I'm so happy to be here. It's me, Joe Pecan, and my boys. Here we go.
The fuck happened to the podcast while I was gone?
Welcome back, Michael. You just interrupted the Pecan Pie Boys, but that's okay.
Good.
I was gonna sing about fucking a pecan.
Great.
Good. I'm glad I came back and fucking ended this. Glad I ended this.
Looks like it's time to talk about the big one. Scott, would you do the honors?
Mm-hmm.
The news everyone's been clamoring for. John,
Yes.
Michael, Ryan, listeners.
Yeah.
Did you know there is a brand new Metal Gear game coming out?
What the fresh hell?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's
I read that news story.
and it's not a pachinko machine.
Wow.
Yeah, who
fuck
cares?
it.
Following the events of Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, a former MSF Military Sans Frontiers front soldier finds himself in a world overrun by zombies.
Sure.
It's a co-op stealth survival game, and it looks like hell. It makes me want to die.
I haven't watched the trailer or anything, so I
There's
really
not
don't
much
have.
to it.
Yeah.
I really don't have any other opinions on that. I'm disappointed but not particularly surprised that we're getting a zombie Metal Gear game. I don't know.
I was looking into it a little bit. One thing Hideo Kojima actually said was that during the game, like during production of the game, he did want to include some kind of like actual zombie mode, like you having to fight zombies. So this could be them making good on that. But it seems more
kind
like
of fight like zombie creature things.
Yeah,
a little bit. Yeah.
They have all the assets and the engine for that game, so they're just putting it to good use to just make whatever. And that's, you bring up the zombies too. The interesting thing about it is like, this is just something I observed. They have like weird spikes in their head that are similar to like the spike in Snake's head in Phantom Pain, with the weird karma mechanic attached to it. So it's like, that could, like, if it tied into Phantom Pain at all, it could be some weird, like, ultimate evil ending. There was actually some hella radiation because all the nuclear bombs went off. But it could tie into the game. It could just be like a soulless cash-in. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe it's both.
Oh man,
I don't have any particularly strong opinions on it.
No.
I mean, I knew once Kojima left, they were going to do something wacky with that IP.
They did, they did say a while ago they were in production. They were like looking for new people to lead Metal Gear games. So, stuff.
It's like it's only $30 though, right?
I have no idea.
They said that it will be priced similarly to Ground Zeroes. That's what they said.
Oh, okay. Well then,
because
don't expect much.
Guess what? Metal Gear Online did all right with MGS5, so they're making something like that that's separate. Yeah. So you don't have to go buy a $60 game, even though that game's not $60 anymore. You just buy this.
Can I be completely honest?
Yes,
here?
sir.
Sure.
I think in concept at least, I think it kind of sounds neat.
It could be alright
on an interesting level. Like Metal Gear has always had like weird moments and that kind of thing. And I do think, I mean, I don't know how it's going to actually turn out, but I think it's interesting that they're like cranking that up to like, oh, there's a wormhole and also fucked up metal zombies and like Metal Gears 2, I guess. Like, I'm not saying that game will be good or bad. Like, I just think it's interesting that instead of making like, Metal Gear Online 2 or like, Metal Gear Enemy Soldier Takes a Shit in the Woods simulator or whatever the hell, they've said like, oh, well, zombies are still kind of popular, I guess. Like, what's like the strangest thing that we could do that would come across with that? So
I agree. Like I watched the trailer. It's not much, but it's like a dude with this weird bow and arrow thing.
Yeah.
And the zombies don't really look like zombies, so I wonder if that's just like someone describing it poorly.
I feel like that could be like a marketing kind of thing, because zombies are still, for better or worse, a hot commodity at the moment. So.
Yeah, Call of Duty Zombies still does, for some reason, well.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, people got so upset over this game, and it's like, A, did you think Konami was going to make Metal Gear 6?
No, of course not.
And,
they didn't even finish 5.
Yeah, and then B, it's like, don't buy it. Like, if you really are that upset about it, fucking ignore Konami to the rest of your days.
Like, if you're this much of a Kojima obsessive, like, just buy Death Stranding when it comes out. Follow what he keeps doing. Like, it doesn't have to continuously be Metal Gear. Like, if you really want Konami to not make games like this or whatever, then don't buy it. If they are really that desperate, they'll make games like they used to then, and then you could buy those. Like, just do what you keep...
Stop following Konami.
Do what you keep saying you're going to do, and vote with your wallet, and just stop freaking out about it.
Yeah, it was weird to me to see, like, people... and there was the image cap of that, whatever, that metal dude, YouTuber, like, complaining about it. It's like, dude, how many followers do you have? How many of them did you just inform about this new Konami game? And how many of them will now buy it?
Yeah.
Like, even if that's 10% and you have 100,000 followers, you just sold 10,000 copies. If you had not said shit about it, nobody, like, those 10,000 people may never have heard about it. So, like, you're perpetuating your own anger. Like, you're part of the problem. Ignore it. Don't buy it.
Yeah.
Done.
I think all we can expect, or at least like hope to expect, is a fun game out of it if they really use that engine to the best of its ability. Like,
that I want a Left 4 Dead in the Metal Gear that plays like Metal Gear.
Yeah.
That would be cool. And the worst is it's a piece of crap.
Yeah, they also have
It's
that.
It's a soccer game.
You know what? I'd play Metal Gear Soccer, honestly.
Metal Gear
sounds all right. I would
Soccer
do that.
Fez.
Please,
Metal Gear Racing.
give us Lucio Ball and MGO.
Yeah.
I don't know. They also have that character creator in the game already, and they showed those characters changing a whole bunch. The main one goes from blonde to brown to having a goatee, so I'm guessing, like, all your characters are going to be customizable. Yeah, you can get a goatee.
I am Mr. Goatee.
So, make your own character. Get a bow and arrow if you want.
Mr. Goatee, the zombie killer.
Kill zombies in a game based in the Metal Gear thing. Man.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm so upset. I'm
Don't
sad.
be. Stop.
I
Stop
can't
letting
not
Konami.
be. I can't.
Stop letting Konami have control of your emotions.
It'll never end.
Oi, crikey, fuck Konami, am I right?
What the fuck was that?
I don't
Literally,
know what
the
that was.
the time right now is 9/11, and I feel like you just caused one. What was that?
That was me trying to do an accent. I'm sorry.
What kind of accent?
Whatever accent Jim Sterling has.
Oh.
British?
It sounded exactly
I
like
don't even
him,
know.
so...
I don't know jack shit about Jim Sterling, so...
I was just trying to talk smack about how obsessed he is with Konami.
That was like Australian, South African, and
I
then
got
and
Australian,
then
yeah.
it was the oh crikey, which is totally British.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Why do I keep trying to do accents?
It's
Please
pretty funny,
don't.
honestly.
Never
you can
stop.
border on
Never
racist.
stop.
You just don't do
Never
it.
stop.
I need to stop.
Please.
I hope someone next week just writes in a question, and it's just do the accent of this country and this country and this country.
No, don't, please.
And we just hear it.
Don't say
I'll
that.
delete it.
Don't do this to me.
Speaking
Michael,
of
can you do-
questions...
I'll
Could you
keep
do the
sending it in.
questions?
Don't worry. You can delete that question all you want.
Michael, please just do the questions.
Questions. You can
Yes.
send questions to podcast at videogamechoochoo.com. That would be an email if you wanted to email us. But no one ever does, so.
No.
Or you can go over to videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com / it's the / it's below the question mark. Ask, A-S-K. And you'll sound like these people do. Out of my mouth. And if next week if you send in your question and you put the name of a country, we'll make John ask your question in that accent. Yep. Anonymous asks, I like short / sub 1 hour long podcasts. Why do you always make them so long?
Can I
John,
answer this question?
Yeah, Ryan, why do you make every podcast over 1 hour? Every
All right.
one. Why do you make all of them over an hour?
Well, first of all, I actually also prefer shorter podcasts that are about 1 hour long. But if you don't like longer podcasts, then don't fucking listen to our show.
Listen to our show. Please listen to our
What the
show.
fuck?
Everyone listen to our show. Thank you for listening.
No.
Thank you.
Wow. I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of how it happens, like
It used to be longer.
yeah. A, it used to be longer. B, people not to sound too back-patty here, but people want to hear our opinions on things, and this is how long it takes us to properly express our opinions on each of the things that happen every week. We want to make sure that we cover everything, and I feel like it'd be a disservice if we didn't cover what we wanted to cover. Like, we already kind of skim things here and there. We're already telling each other in Skype, let's wrap this up,
Please shut up, John, is what I constantly say to him.
Okay. Why are we defending ourselves to this question, to this anonymous person
I think
that's
130 is a
insulting
really,
our podcast format?
I think 130 is
I don't
a
know.
really good
I
time.
just
It's something we
I just
should
wanted
strive
to
for.
I just didn't want to be too mean about it.
Sure.
I wanted to explain what happened. Like, you're right, Ryan, in a sense. Like,
Maybe
you know,
maybe I'm too angry about it. But
Think of it
I
this way:
understand.
if this podcast is 2 hours, this one podcast comes in 2 podcasts in one. It's a deal.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a deal. You just listen to it an hour at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it. Next one. I don't even.
Yeah.
Just read it.
Why does socks stink like a big poop?
Because you're a fucker. Next question.
Is it because he lost one of his 2 fabled swords?
I only lost one, okay? God.
Oh, okay. As in you're okay. I thought this person was asking why their socks actually
No.
smelled like poop.
No.
Anonymous asks, if the Chooch Crew has their own sitcom, what kind of show would it be?
It'd be a sitcom.
It would be a tragedy.
I thought of that very answer as I was reading that question.
It'd be a
It
sitcom.
would be like Seinfeld, but without the ha-has.
Yeah.
And we're all Kramer.
Yeah.
Without the racist, except for one of them is very racist.
And
That one's
his
John.
name's John.
It'd just be.
And he's always doing accents. It's really weird.
I would be walking into the door and like I would try to do an accent and then everyone would be like, "What the fuck was that?" And then I would hold up like a cue card that would say what the accent was supposed to be, and everyone would just like berate me, and I would like
It would just be like Irish ? And you'd be like,
Irish.
Russian?
I'll just be like, top of the morning to ya, and you'll be like, "What the fuck was that?"
Was that your actual Irish accent?
No,
Give it to me. Come on.
no,
Hit me with it. Hit me with it.
I won't be able to do it. I'm too embarrassed now.
Let's please not do accents.
Yeah, let's move on, please. I beg
Anonymous
you.
asks, what Olympic sport would you most like to rep the Chooch in? I guess we're our own nation now?
The country
Yeah.
of choose, yes.
Country of Chooch has just been founded. All 7 members of us? 6 members?
Yeah.
I don't know how many of us there are.
Competitive thumb twiddling.
Competitive thumb twiddling.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
John?
Professional.
Butter churning.
Well, you're
up.
already losing because the Olympics don't have professionals.
No.
So it's all amateurs.
Olympic. I know. Competitive thinking of a competition.
Damn.
Ooh.
That's
Boy,
some meta
you'd still
level
lose.
shit. Yeah.
Scott?
Hey, I only have to get bronze, baby.
Maybe in some other country. This country needs its fucking medals. Scott?
Pole vaulting, but using your dick.
Shut the fuck up.
I'd like to imagine that it's not even like actually using your dick. Like you just have like you're wearing a cod piece that just
No.
has this massive pole extruding from
Did you
it.
see the
That
Did
could
you
be
see the
alright.
Japanese guy who
Yes.
lost because of his dick?
Yeah.
No,
That's gotta fucking
fucked
suck,
up.
dude.
that's
He was-
awful and fucked up. I don't want
he
to
was,
hear it.
he was going over the pole vault, and as he was coming down, he would have cleared it, but his wahoos touched the pole, and
That's the
knocked
worst.
it off.
That's the
Yeah.
worst.
especially if it like hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Like you come down like, well, the pole fucking fell. That was a world record, and I'm in immense pain.
He'll always be remembered as that guy, though. So,
Yeah, I would represent the sport of murdering John,
Oh, yeah.
damn.
We could.
and I'd
Oh,
get
man.
gold
We could.
every time.
Yeah. I think I could go for
Thanks.
silver.
Anonymous asks opinions on each Yu-Gi-Oh generation. Go, dude! I can't fucking name more. I don't even know they had generations.
Yeah, I only ever played what would probably be the first couple generations, so I don't have any idea. I played it up until they introduced like the second generation of Yu-Gi-Oh, where they were like on motorcycles. Or GX was GX the second one?
I think-
or DX.
GX was the motorcycle one, I think. No, motorcycle was.
There's that one with the guy with the brown hair and the
Yeah.
red jacket or whatever. Whichever one was
like,
the
there was
second
one. There
one.
was a school, and then after that was the motorcycle.
Whichever was
GX
the one.
is the one with the school.
Yeah.
The first one that didn't have Yugi as the protagonist in the
That's
anime.
GX.
Yeah, I stopped playing when they introduced the GX
You went to
cards.
school to learn how to play Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yeah.
which is what I did in college, and I regret it.
We all make mistakes.
I drank
Yeah.
in college, so I didn't keep up with Yu-Gi-Oh because I was drinking. The best generation is the one with Kaiba in it. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's pretty
Gen
good.
one.
Do they all have Kaiba? Like, do any of the characters keep going? I don't.
Kaiba and Yugi just like keep showing up at parts, like, or they'll just be mentioned.
At parties? Just,
yeah,
like,
parties, yeah.
Who invited these fucking 30-year-olds? That dude's a CEO. His fucking little brother's here trying to drink the wine coolers.
Yeah, fucking frat party, like he lands his blimp on the front lawn.
Yeah, for real.
Like, dude, bro, like, fuck. That's where the cake goes.
He just starts smacking people with his suitcase.
I'll duel you for the cake. Like, dude, like, none of us... We all play Magic.
Oh, God.
Tap my mana, bro. Anonymous asks, what is Michael's favorite D&D class and monster? I don't know why this is aimed at me.
What is it, Michael? What is it, Michael?
What is it, Michael?
Michael. Michael.
I don't know. He usually plays a ranger.
Cool.
Okay,
Next
that sounds
one.
about right.
Monster?
Yeah, usually like a ranger half elf. A monster?
me too.
I don't really have a favorite monster.
What about a mind flayer?
I'd have to. I would actually, if I were to correctly answer this, I would dig up my old monster manual from 4th edition.
Hey,
I
boys
can't like
and gals,
actively look through your monsters
guess what
manual.
I've got right here by
shit.
my side. Monster Manual 3.5. Let me just flip to a page. What do we got here? We have
Give me some
golems. We've got
Hell yeah.
I like golems.
hellhounds,
Oh, yeah.
harpies, orcs.
Yeah.
We've
Orcs
got
are pretty good.
shadows.
Nice. Just like that, John.
We've got regular ass animals. Those aren't any fun.
I have an answer. I have an
Dragons,
I have an answer.
doppelgangers,
Have an
displacer beast.
I have an answer.
Okay.
Wolves.
Okay.
Next question.
Great.
I don't know why this was just has to be.
That was really dumb.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
Anonymous asks, anything to say on the work of video game visionary M. Dickey?
Yes.
I don't know who that is.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Isn't it? That's more Niles' bag, isn't it?
I love M. Dickey so much.
I could talk about M. Dickey.
Oh my god,
Okay.
he's so fantastic.
Who?
Oh wait,
what?
no. M. Dickey did Hard Time or whatever.
Yes, he did.
That
Yes.
one prison game.
Yes, he
yeah,
did.
Fuck. Yes, that game's so good.
What
The
what
wrestling
are you?
game.
Are you guys making stuff up?
So
No.
So M. Dickey is a Christian video game developer.
All right, next question.
All of his games have
Look.
like really strong Christian themes, including his like kind of world-renowned wrestling game. I think it's not Fire Pro, is it? Is it Fire Pro?
Fire Pro?
No, it's not Fire
What?
Pro.
No.
It's not Fire Pro. What is the other one? Fuck, I can't remember it off the top of my head. I think it's. No, I can't remember.
I don't remember what that game's called. It's
All I remember is that Hard Time uses the same engine as the wrestling game does.
It does, and it's so good.
Wrestling Revolution.
Wrestling Revolution. That's correct. Yes.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say
got,
is
like,
God
a
bless
recent
M. Dickey.
iPhone port like last year or something.
All I'm gonna say is God bless M. Dickey for allowing the creation of Bully Demise. That's all I'm gonna say.
God, his fucking like first ever 3D game. Like all of his 3D games are so fantastic. The one where you're on an island and everything is just going crazy all the time. And
I love the one where you play as like the prophet or whatever.
Yeah.
And you just like walk around and just like smack Jesus, and Jesus is just like,
I'm gonna
you
fucking
do
kill
realize
you,
that this
bro."
is, yeah, it's so good. It makes zero sense.
that-
His games are amazing.
I feel like I know what game that is, but I can't remember.
I can't
what it's
remember if
called.
I
don't remember what it's called.
It's great. I can't remember the name of it, but I know the game and it's fucking fantastic.
It's not called the U Testament.
The
is
New
it?
Testament,
Okay,
yes,
it
yes.
is the U Testament. Okay.
M. Dickey, holy shit!
I'm
so
glad
happy.
I never knew anything about M. Dickey, and I'm sad I know anything about M. Dickey now.
You should really look up like at least Super Great Friends LPs of his stuff because they're so incredibly good.
Yeah.
I promise
No.
you. I promise you. You will not be
Next
disappointed.
question.
Next
Yeah.
question. This one comes from Anonymous. This has a bunch of questions, but none of them are directed at us by name. So we will have to decipher who they're asking this question to.
Got it.
Okay.
The first one, I think, is pretty easy. Question for Big Texas.
Oh, okay. Well,
What's a fun slasher movie to watch with friends?
Should I go ahead and answer that, or do you want to wait
Yes.
until you've gone through them all? Okay.
No. There's a bunch, so go ahead and go.
Okay, I think it depends mostly on whether you want like a fun slasher film as in something that's funny, or something that's a fun slasher film as in actually good. But in terms of
they say fun, so I'm going to assume something that everybody can enjoy.
Mm-hmm. So I'll say for fun slasher films, I'll kind of expand that to horror films, but like Reanimator, which I mentioned earlier, is really great. Night of the Creeps with Tom Atkins is always a solid choice. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is another good one. In terms of like other slasher films, you can't go wrong with like the classics, like Halloween. Any of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies are pretty fun, especially from like 3 onward, where they really get kind of self-referential, I think. But that's kind of just off the top of my head. I've got enough that if I really thought about it, I could probably come up with some more answers, but I don't want to take too long on this question. So
I think Halloween's a really good classic slasher film where everyone can just yell at it and be like, "Run, run!" or everyone can.
Sure.
It's actually also good.
Yeah, and on the flip side of that, Halloween 3 Season of the Witch is also one of my personal favorites. So.
All right, next one is so this is one of the ones where I don't know who they're asking until the actual question. Question for Antoine: are the new Danganronpa shows worth watching?
I'd be happy to answer that.
Nope, sorry, that's definitely Antoine, which is John.
Oh,
Mr. John. All right, there you go. This one, I know who it is, but unfortunately, Austin couldn't be here. It's question for Burpo. What's the best fast food joint? So
I couldn't tell you what they think about that. Sorry.
Yeah. I know Austin enjoyed In-N-Out.
Yeah.
At least I think they did.
In-N-Out's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I don't know who this last one is for at all. So we'll have to decide as a group who answers this. Question for the Gooch. Is a new theory of light and matter needed to explain what happens at the very high energies and temperatures?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, there you go.
Great.
I mean, if you think so, sure.
Yeah.
The Gooch has spoken. Next question comes in from Anonymous, and this one is definitely for Niall. What do you think is next for David Cage and the genre of interactive movies?
I mean, we know what's next.
He's got Blade Runner 2 coming out, so...
Oh, don't even... I mean, starring fucking
Jared Leto.
That's not even a joke. That's real news.
Yeah, it sucks.
The news is its own joke. I don't know. I don't even know what Detroit fucking is. Something about
it's robots.
Androids.
Well, it's the first ever
androids.
cyborg thing ever made, so...
Yeah,
do you think Haiti is just the pre-order bonus?
Oh, yeah, totally. Absolutely.
All right.
No, it just
Anonymous
gives your main
asks,
character just giant tits when you pre-order.
Great, finally.
Oh, yeah.
Anonymous asks, who of the crew has the highest power level?
Ooh, this is tough.
Probably Michael, since he's been making all the fucking Dragon Ball Z memes recently.
Yeah, you got a pretty... are we going to, like, straight up power level, or, like, power level in different stats?
Just straight power level.
Straight power level?
Power level. This is just power level.
Because I feel like John would have a very, very high level in anime. Just in general, like general anime.
That's not a stat.
That is
that's
absolutely
not even,
a stat.
You're making things up.
That is 100%.
Let's talk about real things.
Like, it's made up.
No, it's real.
I will
Who
generate my
has the highest
chakras
power level?
right now.
Yeah, and none of those chakras are anime.
You're right. I don't have anything in my anime stat.
This is bad.
All right. None of us have any power after podcasts like this.
No.
Anonymous asks, what would a Joe Dirt video game be like?
Finally.
What the fuck?
Question everyone's wanted.
Is Joe Dirt the one where he has, like, the karma, or is that My Name is Earl? I can't remember.
No, My Name is Earl.
No, Joe Dirt is David Spade with a mullet. And he, first he finds a giant meteor. And the meteor
do not explain.
Are you sure you aren't talking about Tremors now? Because this kind of sounds like Tremors.
With ketchup off the meteor, and then gets it evaluated.
Really stop.
And it's a ball of shit.
Please, I don't...
Anonymous
Scott,
asks,
I'm gonna kill you.
Anonymous asks, the manga for Bleach just ended. Any thought on the matter?
I'm glad it's over.
Finally. The monster is put to bed.
How many chapters did it have?
God,
lot.
who knows?
Like thousands?
Not that much. I'm gonna look this up right now.
I think
Hang
Joe
on.
Yeah,
Dirt should have
Google
gotten
this
more
real
chapters,
quick.
honestly.
While you're Googling it, I'll ask the next question. Are you aware that Joe Dirt recently had a sequel and it
Yes.
involves time travel?
Yeah, and a ton of memes.
Yeah, that was like-
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like Netflix only, and it had like deal with it memes
Yeah.
and
That's-
real topical memes.
Joe Dirt 2 is a
fucked up.
travesty, but Joe Dirt is a great movie.
I have friends who legitimately like Joe Dirt. I've never enjoyed
It's
it.
not a
but-
good movie at
I've-
all,
I-
but like there's
yeah.
there's a weird I can have a weird distant appreciation of it, like unironically.
John, how many chapters of Bleach manga were there?
686.
Jesus fuck my ass.
About 20 too many.
20.
Nice.
Yeah. Anonymous asks, do any of you speak a foreign language?
I took 3 semesters of German, but fuck me if I can speak any of it.
I took 3 semesters of Spanish and 1 semester of Japanese, and I can't speak much of any of it.
I know
Yeah.
HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and PHP.
Oh my god.
They're languages.
That's fair. That's a fair answer.
They're not foreign languages, though.
They're
what
foreign to
countries?
me.
They're foreign.
What countries speak those?
Exactly.
The great
Only
country of PHP.
Only the country of the mind, my boy. On the internet.
My boy.
John, do you speak any other languages?
No. I will say that One Piece is over 800 chapters.
Oh, that makes
so
sense.
That's,
Yeah,
that's
that's
fine.
fine. Yeah.
My roommate owns all the One Piece volumes.
That's fucked up.
There's like 77 of them or something.
How?
I don't know. Probably more.
Is
He's
that
been-
just what their room is? Is just filled
No,
with
he
One Piece?
he doesn't have them here at our apartment. He has them back home, I guess. But apparently, he's been like collecting them on and off like ever since it started. more or
Jesus
less.
fucking Christ.
So, yeah, it's nuts. I've never
Last question.
Yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. No, I was just
No,
gonna say
finish it off.
I've never been to like his house, that like his actual house where he lives with his family, but I've yet to see this One Piece collection, but I know of it, and it's not like he's making it up either because he has an encyclopedic knowledge of this series. So
Much like my encyclopedic
Anyway.
knowledge of Joe Dirt.
yeah, please, Michael, finish us off.
The last question, as I cock the gun and put it to all of our collective heads.
Time to die.
You can send questions in like this to podcast@videogamechoochoo.com, or you can go over to videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com/ask, or you can just go to videogamechoochoo.com and we'll probably answer your questions through the power of like printed word, because we post stuff on websites.
Mm-hmm.
Last question comes in from Anonymous, and it just says, podcast question, Video Game Choo Choo. No question marks.
question,
There's no
yeah.
nothing. That's it.
They did it. Like they
good
technically accomplished it. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a podcast question.
All right.
I don't
Great.
know
Good
how
job.
I don't know how to answer it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that will do it for this week's episode of the show. I'd like to thank Scott and
Hey.
Michael and Ryan.
Hey, thank you.
Well, thank you, John.
And I'd just like to say I'm gonna redo all your nicknames. Now, all of your nicknames are friend.
Aww.
It's
Fuck
gonna get a
off.
little confusing.
Fuck off. Fuck you. I know what you called me. I know what you named me. Your nickname's still asshole.
Shit.
Fair enough. But thanks for listening, everyone, and make sure that you check out the
Yeah.
website.
Do we have anything going?
In this podcast, I want to
Okay.
see your Pokemon cards.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Bye,
All right.
folks.
Good night and good luck.
Good travels.